it's Leanna, and I'm so excited to start this series. If you're here from my TikTok, then you know what this is about, but if you're not here from my TikTok, just let me explain it to you real quick. I'm going to be doing Zoom calls with various Star Wars TikTokers, and we're either going to do fan Q&As or have some Star Wars discussions on various Star Wars topics. So, without further ado, I introduce you to my first guest.
I'm Brandon Armstrong. I cosplay Anakin on TikTok, mostly Anakin on TikTok. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna being interviewed today, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna have some fun.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I had to start recording just to so imagine we do this entire thing and it wasn't recording.
No worries.
So how are you, man?
Yeah, I'm good. Just yeah, a little tired. I had to do work today.
Oh, F in the chat.
Boy,
Oh man, you look so tired.
I'm tired. Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, I bet. So we'll just hop right into these questions because some of them are amazing and some of them are who made you write this? So you're gonna be either fairly surprised or super angry. Okay, so this is the most requested question, and I just have to ask it. Do you like sand?
No, it's coarse, rough, irritating. It gets that way.
You're right on. You know the whole line. Don't look at me like that.
Sorry, my lady.
You have a British accent. Isn't Hayden Christian Anderson British too?
Hayden Christian is Canadian.
My bad.
The I don't like sand thing, and I don't know why it gets so much hate, because I mean I don't know. For me, I like the I don't like sand thing because it's she talked about her privilege in Naboo, or I think it was Naboo, her, where she grew up, and on the beach she used to do walks on the beach, and then he used to say, I don't like sand, it's coarse, rough, irritating, it gets everywhere. And the reason why he said that is because obviously he lived on a sand planet, and it just showed the differences of their upbringings. But yeah, I don't know.
I personally like the scene too. It was just executed awkwardly.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So.
It could have been a great scene because like you said, the parallels, and she's like, oh, on vacation, I go to the beach for fun, and he's like, well, I don't have a choice. I had to grow up with sand.
I don't think Aiden is such a creep in that film. He's so creepy.
He's just I'm gonna watch you while you sleep.
He's definitely a 19-year-old who doesn't have no social skills. How a 19 would be.
Zero social skills. But also he was raised as a slave, and then he went to the Jedi Temple, and it's not they have very
really
much
feelings or anything. Yeah.
Outer communication either.
Her presence is intoxicating.
Ooh, quick, think of a better pickup line than I don't like sand.
Ooh. Are you from Odoron? Because you blew up my world. I could only think of Star Wars ones.
Oh my gosh, that's almost as bad as mine.
What was yours?
So you know how I would walk. I've used this before, actually. I've actually used this before. I walked up to someone, and I said, hey, I'm like Han Solo, because I shot first. How you doing?
That's so silly. Star Wars pickup lines are best.
Hit them with the nerd reference, and then
Yep, definitely. If they don't like it, then they ain't the one. It's plain simple.
Oh, this is a good question. This one's from Shayla CT0407. She said, would either of you rather work for the Empire or the Hutt family?
Ooh, really Empire. They have more money than Hutt family, I think.
I don't think
Plus,
so.
huh?
I don't think so. I think
No.
the Hutt family has more money.
Would it? I don't know. Probably.
Because like the Empire just uses Imperial credits and the Hutts use like every like
Yeah, I guess so.
thing of what is it? Everything of currency? Currency. That's the word. Uses. But
Yeah.
I think I'm more likely to die if I work for the Hutts.
Exactly. You're more likely to like be enslaved or
I know. I was like,
die.
you would be fine. I would probably be like enslaved. Ugh. Oh, this one's from Aiden Inquisitor, actually. I think he like follows
Ooh.
both of us. He's like a really good fan. He like comments and likes everything, and I like it.
Yeah,
Says,
he's
if you can make a Star Wars story about, if you can make, if you can make, oh God, English. If you could make a Star Wars story movie, what would it be about and why?
I would definitely like to make a Star Wars story about Vader, like, and just a Star Wars story about Vader, and maybe some of his missions that he did, because he's done quite a lot, and I would have liked to have seen his sort of conflict of trying to obviously be Vader, but he's also got that Anakin still in him a little bit. So he's trying to. I'd like to see a movie of that. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. I would like a Vader story too. I feel like we kind of got to see a little bit with the Star Killer, like the Force Unleashed video games.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
that was more Star Killer, but like I would like to
Yeah.
see like a Vader.
Yeah, like with the CGI that they have now, it's like
Oh yes.
what they like Rogue One. The Vader seems like.
I think that was like everyone's favorite scene. Like everyone just was like, I hated Rogue One until like that scene. I loved
Vader.
Rogue One actually. Rogue One was.
Yeah, Vader was actually really good. And, I like Rogue One. It was a good film.
So this one's from Star Spider 27. He says, "Was Anakin the first character you cosplayed, or did you do any other ones before him?"
He was my first. Yes. I bought this cheapy Jedi robes when I was younger, and they've surprisingly still fit me to this day. But then they got quite like baggy and loose, so then I had to make bits of it. So yeah, it's my first.
Really?
Yeah,
You learn something new every day.
yeah. Did it like 5 years ago. I think it was 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay, you're like in your 20s, right? Like,
I am 19.
so you fit in the same robes as you
um,
did 4 years ago?
Not anymore. No, I've gotten quite. I've grown it out a bit more, but yeah, it was definitely yeah, it was bit more on the chubby side when I was younger.
I
But,
think we all were. I mean,
yeah,
we're children. So
yeah,
you're actually the same age as me.
I'm
Nice.
not
I
very
thought you'd be
cool.
like in your 20s for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah,
You
I get
seem
it.
much
But,
older on camera.
yeah, people think I'm older.
Oh, here's a good one. From SD Lone Wolf is, if you had to choose from Padme or Ahsoka to go on vacation with, who and why?
Ooh, I like that one. Uh, I mean, it depends really, because you could either go for the best buddy sort of. I think Ahsoka would be quite fun to be on a trip with.
I think it depends on the kind of vacation you're going for.
But it's kind of the communication you're going for. Like, which one would you side?
One's legal, one's not.
Exactly.
So
Probably
I would
Padme.
personally do Ahsoka too. She seems like she'd just be like so much fun, and
Yeah,
she'd be the one that's like sneak into the club.
exactly. It's like, come on, let's go to the clubs.
She'd be like, I am 21.
Definitely.
Okay, this is a question that actually multiple people have entered in. It's, do you get girls simping for you because you look like Hayden?
See, I don't think I look like him as much as everyone else does. Like, I don't know why they say I do, but I don't really see as much. But yes, the comments that I've gotten can be pretty weird.
I like how in this question that I read off of, it said, P.S. This question's for Brandon. But I think it's mainly the hair. The hair is the same.
Yes, the hair is definitely. I do have his hair, which is
If it was a
very
little
good.
lighter, like you
It's
definitely have the Anakin hair.
if I like put it there. There you
Oh
go.
yeah, true. You know, you got to get that good lighting. I have like a
I-
phone with my phone light on. Oh, this will be a fun one to try to find. What do we
Yeah.
both have in common other than Star Wars?
Ooh. What do you like? Do you have anything in mind?
I like anime. Well, not really. I like manga more than anime, but I feel like that's just because I'm from Japan. Oh,
Uh,
you're not American, are you?
no, I am UK.
There we go. I am both.
Uh,
Well, I'm an American citizen now. Never mind.
you what anime have you watched? I like anime.
Tokyo Ghoul is my favorite manga to read. The anime was trash.
Need to watch way more anime. The only anime I've watched is Blue Exorcist, Titan, and One Punch Man.
I feel like everyone's seen One Punch Man. Blue Exorcist is a good anime, and I did enjoy that one. There we go. For the viewers, we both like Blue Exorcist.
Okay.
You know, obviously have to do the basics because we're both Star Wars cosplayers. So, you know, like, first Star Wars movie.
First Star Wars movie. I think it was Phantom Menace. Definitely. Yeah, I think it was Phantom Menace when I was younger.
I think for our generation, it started off with the prequels. We watched the prequels first, and Johnny,
You grew
no.
up.
I think it's because like how old were you when you watched the first movie? When you watched Phantom Menace?
I can't even remember.
I was like 8 or 9, I think.
Yeah,
I believe so.
probably about that age. Yeah, about.
Yeah. And then my parents were kind of like, you gotta like watch it in order because my young mind wouldn't be able to process that it's backwards.
Yeah, definitely.
What is your favorite Star Wars movie?
Revenge of the Sith. It's gotta be. I don't know what about it. It's weird. Like Anakin is like, I guess obviously the reason why I cosplay him is because I feel like I can sympathize with him. Like I always want to do better. I feel like I'm doing things good. I always want to help people. I don't want to lose people. And I sympathize with, I empathize with. Is it sympathize? One of them. Yeah, I just love seeing the rise and fall of Anakin Skywalker. It's a very poetic and sad film. So yeah.
Oh, that's like so sweet. Oh, this one's fun. This is from Darth Bananakin.
Oof.
His name's literally Darth Bananakin. I enjoy that. We like your name, dude.
Come out. I don't know where it's from.
Do you like being Anakin or Spider-Man more?
That's a hard question because I like both of them. They're both such amazing characters. I'd say probably. I guess I like Anakin more for the acting side, and Spider-Man more for the showy off sort of side of TikTok, I guess. So I guess Anakin is kind of therapeutic because I like acting. I want to be a movie actor when I'm older, and Anakin has that sort of dark, edgy, dark side that I can put into. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Anakin more. I'd say Anakin.
It's interesting. I don't really do any other cosplays. I tried one and it flopped. Like, I was like, I'm doing a new cosplay, and they're all like, no.
Yeah, that's the thing that I really don't want to get into as the situation. That's why I want to branch out a little bit more, because obviously Star Wars is a big community, and I'm going to be in it all the time. I'm still going to be doing Anakin, but I want to expand a bit more. And you do get comments that are like, you know, oh, keep being this person. But you need to sort of. I think a lot of people understand that it's kind of hard to just keep doing one thing, because you kind of run out of ideas and it can kind of get old. So yeah, don't be scared to do what you want to do.
I did what the only logical solution to do with an original character is. I killed her off. She dies in Order 66, so I mean, it's not like everyone's
You
like,
don't
where'd
want
she go? She's dead.
I mean, I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start trying Thor soon, and
Ooh.
and obviously I have to, like, you know, when I play a character, I'll have to like sit up a more straight. Obviously, Thor's a lot more out there. He's a lot more going. Yeah.
I'm sorry. When you said I'm thinking about cosplaying Thor, my mind immediately went to the Potbelly Thor.
No, I'm not talking about that one. I just
I don't know why. You sound like Chris Hemsworth, though.
yeah, I can pull off a good Chris Hemsworth voice, definitely.
It's the accent.
What? Hayden, Chris Hemsworth's Australian. What?
Well, Australian accent sounds like really similar to
So-
British accents.
He was adopted.
Like, I mix them up sometimes. It's like I think someone's from England and they're like, I'm from Australia, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Didn't mean to.
Yeah, it depends. I guess because some Australians can have like, bloody hell, mate, like proper. Crikey! Sorry to any Australians.
Some pretty much more basic stuff. Favorite Star Wars character?
Oof. It's got to be Obi-Wan. No, it's Anakin. What's that? Yeah.
This is fine.
Oh,
This is Obi-Wan Kenobi, actually. So James Arnold Taylor, he's the voice actor for Obi-Wan Kenobi. He did like a USO tour, and you know, my parents are military, which is why I was raised in Okinawa. So he came and actually, like,
You got a sign, did you?
he signed it. May the
Oh,
force be
that's
with you,
so
James
cool.
Arnold Taylor.
Oh, that's amazing.
I know. And this is like back when I was like 11 years old, and I was, yo, my life was fulfilled. And I still have it 10 years later.
I have one like signature thing, but it's not from a Star Wars movie. It's from another movie, but from an actor. It's pretty cool.
Which movie?
He's called Ian White. I think he did some Star Wars stuff. I don't know if he played Chewbacca in the newer Star Wars, but he's famous for playing like a lot of monster films because he's like 7 foot. What? He's tall. I took a picture. He towers over me.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'2", but
I'm
at the time
4'10".
he was. Oh well. Yeah, he towers over me. Like, it was crazy to see someone that tall. But yeah, he cosplay. He does like acting, and he normally plays like the monsters in films. Like, he plays, for example, I don't know if you've watched Predator before, like the Predator movies. He actually plays the Predator, which is pretty cool.
No way! You met him? That's awesome.
I met him at my first Comic-Con, actually, when I decided I want to do cosplay. This is so awesome.
Okay. So one thing that you want to say to aspiring cosplay TikTokers, YouTubers out there? Go.
Honestly, if you feel like you want to do it, go for it. It is, honestly, I was shy at first when I tried. You know, I absolutely was terrified of how people would react. But then slowly, I mean, I wasn't terrified, but I was pretty nervous. But yeah, if just go for it, and then it's a leap of faith, isn't it? It's the first step, and then it starts to get better quite a lot after.
Really, that's really good advice. Bravo. Yeah. You get golf clap.
What do you think? Do you think also?
Sorry, what? You cut out.
You think also?
Yeah, I think definitely the biggest problem with smaller cosplayers and TikTokers is they don't have any confidence.
Yeah.
For sure. And I'm like, man, guys, you gotta get over, like, your biggest enemy is always yourself.
Yes, you're gonna, like, you have to understand, like, I have so many TikToks where I look like a fool. I'm not even gonna deny it, but you know what? As long as I bring one person smiling, I've made my day. So.
All right. I actually think, like, we've touched base on all the questions. We had a good talk, and I feel like I can, like, edit this to make it look like professional grade. We'll see how my editing skills go. Watch it just, like, me give up completely and just post the entire video. Just
no, like, video is amazing. It's pretty cool.
I know, like, this is a series that, like, I definitely want to start because there's only so much you can do on TikTok. Like,
oh yeah,
not everyone sees your lives, and once your lives are gone, they're gone. You know, like.
Yeah, exactly.
And then people are, like, hopping in and out of them, and so, like, they will completely miss what you say in the beginning, and then, like, catch the end, and then be confused, and then like. I mean, TikTok is, like, a good platform for cosplayers because of the lip syncing and the acting and part of something you're not, kind of, really.
Yeah.
But, like, when it comes to connecting with your fans, there's
definitely
not much you can do on that app.
I think one thing that would be better is definitely the same thing they do with Instagram, where you can go live together. That's definitely would be a better thing to do.
I would love that. I would just like to, like, go live, and then every second or two, like, pick, like, one of my followers to come join me. Like,
awesome. It's way more better.
I don't have enough followers on Instagram. It's like I have all of these followers on TikTok.
Same, yeah. Like, none of these other things. You don't like me.
Here, I'm gonna, like, put our Instagrams here. Click, follow, whatever you do with Instagram. 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Thanks for watching.
And have a glorious day in the Grand Army of the Republic.
Hey guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope it was as enjoyable for you guys as it was for me. Brandon was such an awesome person to talk to, and I cannot wait to talk to more Star Wars TikTokers. My next guest is actually Red Riser. He does all of the clone armor templates and all of the clone armor tutorials. I'm going to go ahead and attach his YouTube, and you know, we're just going to be talking about clone armor creation, working with Eva Foam. So if you guys have any questions or concerns or anything you just want to say to him, go ahead and put it below in the comments, and I will check them, and hopefully they'll make it into the video. I'm going to be trying to release the series every other week, so about 2 new people a month, and I'm really trying to get the series going. So also, if you guys know of a TikToker that you want me to interview or to have an explicit Star Wars conversation with me, then go ahead and drop them also in the comments, because I would love to be open to meeting new Star Wars creators as well. So yeah, thank you all. Thank you so much for watching, and have a glorious day in the Grand Army of the Republic.